First of all, I saw some protesters, some of the arrested protesters wear nose masks when they were being arraigned before courts. If they are listening to me this morning, I want them to understand that there is no need covering your faces and stopping the public from identifying you people. We are proud of you. We are proud of what you've done. And I want to know who has been arraigned so that anywhere I meet you in town, I give you 21 gun salutes. You are heroes. No need covering your faces. You stood for the country. You stood against Galamsey. You stood against corrupt officials. You stood against a nepotistic government. You stood against incompetence. And we are proud of you. I, in particular, I wish I could stand this morning and then from wherever they are watching me today, I give them 21 gun salutes. Look, the protesters pulled down political billboards and posters and what have you. Both NDC, NPP. Yes, I should have been affected. I should have said, okay, you tore the posters of NDC and all of that. But it's not their fault. These are people who are fed up with political leadership in this country. And it affects anyone. Look, when you commit a crime, you don't determine how the oppressed reacts to that particular crime. People think that our water bodies are being destroyed. Government officials are deep down, neck deep in Galamsey. And they decide to protest because we are gradually getting to a point where we cannot get clean water. People give birth to children with eye problems, all because of the chemicals we put in our water bodies.
Even 4 legs.
4 legs, 2 legs, 1 eye. Yeah. Very strange things. I listened to the NPP youth organizer. He said he was born with 2 balls and they were going to face them. And I said, sir, we need 2 balls to arrest the dollar. We need 2 balls to reduce fuel prices. We need 2 balls to fight Galamsey. If indeed you had 2 balls, you use 1 ball to go to the bush and stop Galamsey. Wouldn't to me? Akunta mines destroyed our forest reserves. Condemn over 38 forest reserves have been brought down. In this country, if you are looking for one rosewood, you can't find again. They have collapsed everything. Why? Party Nyasika. Their party official, regional vice chairman, said the party need to do Galamsey to get money. Frimpong Boateng, was he a member of the NDC? He was the chairman of a committee set up by the president. Unfortunately, he said even the president's garden was being mined. The man said he saw with his eyes, not that somebody told him. He was the chairman of the committee. As for his secretary was caught counting corrupt money, Charles Bisi, on camera. The first man to count corrupt money on camera. And Raf, National Cathedral. And today I would break news on this platform.
What is the news?
Raf broke into the National Cathedral. He's been arrested. He's being tried. But you see, sometimes we go after the wrong people. Why do you go after Raf? Why do you go after a pregnant woman and the Attorney General does not feel ashamed, embarrassed, in prosecuting these people? You, this government, very incompetent, clueless, nepotistic government, have decided to waste over 1 billion in sinking the world's most expensive hole. You condemned high-rise buildings, including the judges today, prosecuting the people. They broke down their houses. The National Cathedral project was suspended in 2022. In that same month, the board of trustees, those who were left, including their boss, the general overseer, Professor Opoku Mensah, Dr. Opoku Mensah, said they were working free of charge for the people of this country and that they were not taking allowances, they were not taking salaries. It was a bare-faced lie. And today I've brought documents to prove it. Professor Dr. Paul Yao Opoku Mensah, the overseer of the National Cathedral, the general overseer and executive secretary. This is his bank. It's APSA, Tamale branch.
Are you allowed to put this out?
Yes, I'm putting it out. My integrity on the line. I'm Malik Basintale, Deputy National Communications Officer. Take me anywhere you want to take me to. APSA, Tamale branch. The staff ID 1249725. His account number is 07110305573. This is his pay slip. Every month, government pays him 21,134 Ghana cedis. Controller has indicated that General Overseer, National Cathedral, for work done as the Executive Secretary of that hole. So the owner of the hole, the General Secretary of the hole, is being paid 20. Here's it, Bella. And there's a copy. Go through. This is for 31st August 2024.
Okay.
That is just last month. These are different pay slips. This is another one. And this morning, I wish you call him on the line. I want to tell him to his face that I have his account number. I know anytime he withdraws money, anytime money comes in, and that man cannot escape jail. It's not possible. You cannot be paid for work you are not doing. Even the National Cathedral is still a hole. It was a swimming pool. 2 days ago, people were swimming there. And you claim you are the executive secretary, and government pays you through controller, and this is his pay slip. All these years, he's been taking money. The police have decided not to arrest this man. They have decided not to arrest the Galamsey kingpins who have caused havoc to the people of this country. They've decided not to arrest ministers and politicians who have stolen money from the state, and yet you go after a pregnant woman. You go after a man who just closed from church. A minor of 8 years has been arrested. As it stands now, Felicity.
They were released.
Felicity.
The 8-year-old.
Felicity. As it stands now, Felicity Nelson, right? We are struggling to even know her whereabouts. And the lawyer was telling you that they still don't know the whereabouts of about 7 people. You can't even identify them. And the Attorney General and Nanado thinks that it is fun. I am putting it out because even the man watching this morning, whose details are put out, if he's a man, this morning you should take me to court. He'll be arrested. Because from this point, I'm going straight to the special prosecutor. I'm going to Shraj, and he must be picked up before nightfall. You cannot arrest Oliver. You cannot arrest Ralph. You cannot arrest Felicity Nelson and still have Dr. Opoku Mensah on the streets. If I tell you how long it took me to get this credible information, you'll be marveled. But thank God we have it, and we are monitoring them. And there are still about 4 others who are being paid for no job done under the National Cathedral. And in the coming days, we'll bring all those documents.
Let me move on.